Might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor.
The Film Lounge presents...
Spoiler free movie review!
First you gotta do the truffle shuffle. Come on!
with Chris Gooch.
I'm the dude.
My recital.
Bogey's on the bus.
I think it's very vital.
Hit the button.
What button? There are a million buttons.
On top.
It's the return of the roided-up green cancer patients who wear bandanas and a bunch of random accessories because the marketing department said that this would make them more down with the kids of today. Yes, it's the sequel to the film that I'm surprised was able to garner enough interest and box office takings to warrant a sequel. The film is filled with talking warthogs, talking brains, and a recast Shredder, whilst Megan Fox reads screen directions just to the side of camera. The film itself is really dumb. But what's more insulting is the fact that the filmmakers think that you, the audience, are even dumber.
You're a rhinoceros!
And you're a...
I'm a little piggy.
When the Turtles' arch-nemesis Shredder escapes from jail, we find ourselves kinda searching for MacGuffins, kinda dealing with the Turtles trying to find their place in the world, kind of introducing us to a bunch of fan-favourite characters, kinda looking at our watches every few minutes. The plot is often sidelined for interactions between the Turtles or new characters Bebop and Rocksteady that can be funny, but also can start to become a little annoying after a while.
Those things are pretty awesome, huh?
Yeah, pretty awesome!
The film has Megan Fox back again, but this time acting in a slightly darker yellow jacket. And she gives the kind of performance that you'd expect from Megan Fox in a slightly darker yellow jacket. Her performance is somewhere between bored and reading her lines for the first time before the director yells, "Action!" This time, she's joined by Arrow's Stephen Amell, who is playing the hockey stick-wielding Casey Jones in name only. It seems throughout the film, these two are competing for who can talk out loud about what they're actually doing on screen, even when there is no one else around to hear them.
One question. Are you two guys like a thing?
Now look, the film does have some inventive action sequences, which includes an airplane/tank sequence that looks great but is short-lived, which is kind of a pity considering it happens before the third act. The big problem is that a lot of these bombastic sequences are thinly threaded together with plot points that the filmmakers take no time to flesh out. Things are brought up and then forgotten about. The Turtles get angry with one another and then they just move on in hopes that the audience don't notice. And then of course the conflict between the Turtles builds to a breaking point and then just seems to be resolved off camera. On top of the weak storyline, the film is littered with shameless references to Transformers along with other Michael Bay movies. There are references to minor American celebrities that will only make sense if you're an American. Plus, the fan servicing simply becomes nothing more than a box-ticking exercise that doesn't really provide any genuine payoffs. We have Casey Jones wearing his hockey mask for about 3 seconds. We have the newly recast Shredder, played by Brian T, wearing his iconic mask for about the same amount of time. And we have Krang, voiced by Everybody Loves Raymond's Brad Garrett, who feels wedged into the film as clumsily as a Hodor doorstop, especially when he appears randomly early in the film, simply to explain that he'll be returning for the third act. The film is trying to give you everything you ever wanted, but in the same breath, makes you realize you should never have asked for it in the first place.
Bringing back the mohawk. Good for you.
Oh, y'all got jokes, huh?
Overall, the film isn't as smart as it thinks it is, and it doesn't really think that you were that smart either. With giant blinking neon signs providing script directions for the audience that may as well have just been originally scripted phonetically in crayons, complete with IKEA-level instructions and diagrams, the film will only appeal to really hardcore fans and really young children. Bebop and Rocksteady may bring the occasional smile, but probably a smile that can wait until Tight-Ass Tuesday or at least the bargain bin of your local shopping centre. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows gets 1 3/4 hours ripped from your very soul.
I don't know if this is such a good plan.
Don't go getting soft on me now. Oh, this is awesome!
Yes, 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 yes!
Is it coming in kind of fast? Well, that went well.
Sleep!